So let's talk about why you must build an email list and different ways to doing so. To start off, I want to give you two different scenarios. What I want you to do is imagine this. Imagine that your visitors come to your site. They enjoy what you have to offer, your content, your videos, your articles, and so forth. But then they have to leave. Then eventually they forget about you. They have no way of getting back to your site. Some of them will think, well, what was that site that I went to last week? They just don't remember how to get back to your site. So what you did marketing wise to get them there is all lost. Whether you invested money into paid ads to get them there, you have no way to communicate with them. Now imagine this. Your visitor comes to your site and they see that you're offering a free report or something of value in exchange for their email address. They like what they see, they like your site, they like your content, and they like your videos, so they end up signing up on to your email list. Now you have a way to communicate with them. You can put them onto your autoresponder system. You can begin to send them daily or weekly tips, and you have a way to warm them up so eventually they will either buy your stuff or buy affiliate products that you promote. And that is why you need to have an email list, so that you can communicate with your visitors who actually see value in your stuff that you are providing. Now let me talk about the types of lists and ways to build them. There are two main types of lists. The first list type is a free list. Usually this consists of give away something for free, something of value, something normally that people are willing to pay for, but they're getting it for free. Either you can give them a free report, a free ebook, free newsletter, free audio, free video, free webinar, and so forth. But just think of something of value. It has to be something of value that they would actually want. Now, this type of list tends to require a little bit more warming up, meaning that they sign up onto your list and you have to warm them up, get to know them better, but through your autoresponder, and you can do everything automated through your autoresponder system. Now, they may not trust you as quickly as they would the other list type, but they are open. They've already taken the initial step to sign up on your list, but they just need a little more convincing. And you can use free lists to give people free report. Let's say, for example, that you are selling a product. You give somebody something of value for free. They like what they see, they want more. So maybe every other day you give them something else for free, but those free items link back to what you are selling. So it's not about just giving people away free stuff. It's about giving something of value for free away in exchange for the email so that you can communicate them and eventually get them to buy your products or services. Then, of course, we have the customer-based list. A customer-based list is a list filled with people who bought from you. This is more ideal and tends to convert higher because they've invested money into you, time into you, and they trust you. So you could have the free list. Eventually people from the free list buy the product and they get added to your customer base list. Now let me talk about what you need to build a list. Obviously, you need to have an autoresponder service. This type of service is used to create subscription forms so you can put these subscription forms on your WordPress site so that people can sign up onto your list, and it also can be used to email your subscribers. There are many different ways to using an autoresponder service, and I'll give you a quick run through next. So let me go ahead and show you some autoresponder services and give you a quick run through so you know what to expect. Okay, so I'm over in my internet browser here, and there are 3 different autoresponder services that I would recommend that you use if you're just getting started. One of them is getresponse.com, and if you don't know where to start, they're very, very easy to use. They have a lot of helpful information on getting started. And another site is called aweber.com, and I've been using Aweber for a while, and it's very, very useful. And other sites, there's icontact.com, and there are many, many other sites, but I would say these 2 would be the highest in my book. Now, if I were to compare GetResponse between Aweber, I would say GetResponse probably has a lot more features in terms of their pricing and everything like that. Like their pricing compared to Aweber and Aweber's features, in my opinion, I like GetResponse better. But whether you go with Aweber or GetResponse, that's up to you. Just make sure that you do your due diligence first and do some research on both sites, and then go with the one you want to go with. Now, I've logged into my Aweber account because I have accounts on Aweber and GetResponse, but I think it's just easier to show you here. But under Aweber and GetResponse, both, any autoresponder you use, most of them have this type of feature, but you can either send a follow-up message or a broadcast. Follow-up messages are basically when somebody signs up onto your email list, and let's say, for example, that you can set the interval so that they receive a message immediately after they have filled in their email address, and then you can set it where either a day after, 2 days after, and so forth, they will basically receive a series of messages. And all of this is automated, so you don't have to be near your computer clicking on an email, this and that. It'll be automated once you have set everything up. There is a second type of messaging system called broadcasting. Broadcasting, basically, if you create a message with broadcasting, what that does is you can email the whole list on that specific day. So let's say, for example, that you have a special offer for your product or service, or you're promoting somebody else's product, and then you can use the broadcast feature to tell everybody, hey, you can get a discount today or within the next 24 hours. So those are the 2 different types of emails that you can use. And everything else is simply a matter of setting up your list, creating web forms, and viewing reports, and so forth. And that's it.